feet wide, covered with expanded metal to grab the knobby tires of a dirt bike and send them there. Across a 75-foot gap to this 16-foot tall, 20-foot wide, 1,500-pound airbag landing, brought to you by Monster Energy and EBK, exclusively for the Key Sayers freestyle team. What's happening on that path? You see it land softly, but you're not straight. Bad things can happen. Cross over the front of that tire like a snowdrift in the middle of winter in Calgary. There's another point on that checklist as well. Point to remember. And that is the enemy of freestyle motocross. You can't see it, but you can feel it. And that is the wind. The wind is the nemesis. With some of the riders, as you can see, are smaller, some of them are taller. It pushes that bike around in a different way for each and every rider. So they will share notes together. Talk about each other here. Make sure that it is as safe as it can be. You see, there is one more point on the checklist. One final point to check off. Because you see here, well, we've got medals from the X Games here with these FMX superstars. There's nothing on the line for them now. No gold medal, no championship, no trophy. All that's on the line is that final point on the checklist, which is you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are the reason that they are doing the reason that they are here. And why does that not surprise me? He is the KS in KS FMX. Holds a world record in the discipline of the backflip and freestyle motocross. And these days, performed stunts in films before, but this time he was the lead bad guy in a movie that featured Mark Wahlberg called Family Plan. It was released last year, and well, now we gotta treat him with that whole different respect. Move to the rim because he was there at the very beginning. He's still here today. 2 years old, he began riding motorcycles. His daddy put him on a bike to get him out of the tough neighborhood he was growing up in San Diego, California. Then, in 1998, won his first championship with the Vans Triple Crown. In 2005, won his first gold medal at the X Games, and since that time has accumulated second most medals at the X Games of any athlete with 17. Coming to us from Temecula, California, he is the originator, Jeremy Twitch Stemper. Riding motocross racing since she was inspired by her daddy to get her very first motorcycle, and since that time has done amazing things as a female rider, including with a story that I love to tell, and you just saw it right there. So she raced against the boys when she was a little girl. She made them cry. Well, she raced against the boys in the big whip contest at Moto X, and she made them cry. Picked up a bronze medal from San Diego, California, Vicky Golden. One of them. He's a guy who lives the extreme lifestyle, a base jumper, a skydiver, a bulldozer. He's ridden the snow bikes and snowcross. He won 3 consecutive X Games gold medals, but that's not the reason why he feels that pressure here. And you know, the guy should be as calm as ever. When you see him on his Instagram page, I watch him fall off a cliff from 300 feet in one of those wingsuits, you know? And yet today he's a little nervous. Why is that? He comes to us from Cochrane, Alberta. So let's listen. The man who lives adventure sports through and through and has done so since he was riding snowmobiles at 6 years old because his daddy owned a shop there. He's ridden snowbike, snowcross, snowmobile. His first backflip on a snowmobile was in 2014. His first snowmobile backflip was in 2016. He's collected 8 medals at the X Games, and he comes to us from Kamloops, British Columbia. Give that high five. Put your hands together and make some noise. Here we go. And we got the dolphin right off the top. That classic old school trick from Cody Pattinson. Twitch coming around the corner. Takes that thing sideways like that and then pushes it down into that turn down whip. The early trick of freestyle motocross. Matter of fact, the first one. With a trick that changed the entire sport in the year 2000, the backflip. Vicky Golden now still got that motocross number on the front side. Gets that heart attack. You saw one hand on the handlebar, one hand on the back, but she had the Indy up there. Oh my goodness! Keith Sayers hitting a cliffhanger. That's 6 feet 4 inches a rider. It's hard to get down here now. Getting that huge whip, but getting that heel clipper as well, putting a trick into the whip as only Cody Matachuk can do. Twitch now, coming to the ramp. Takes it out into a super can't bring those legs up high like that. Across the top of the gas tank. Turcotte now, loads it up. Up into his own cliffhanger. You saw him hold those hands up high like that. It's called a jackhammer when he puts those hands up that way. Vicky on the rim. Nice out of that. Kicks it out. Sorry, can't get that Indy out of that, getting those legs like that. But her perfect execution, and she held it just a little longer. Sayers. That is the best trick from the best guy, I can tell you, the Captain Morgan. Matachuk upside down with the heel clicker, but this guy doing that Captain Morgan is one of my favorite tricks. Twitch. Knack flip with a look over. He was looking over at you guys when he did that knack backflip. Jeremy Stimberg. Turcotte making the corner here. Oh, man. A holy grab. Let go of the handlebars and floating across the bike to grab the cutouts in the seat. AJ up there looked to me like a one-handed heel mover. She put her hand back, grabbed a hold of the cutout, got those feet up over her head. Did Sayers just do a Captain Morgan upside down? Somebody give this guy a little love right there. That was amazing. Matachuk whipping it out there in that backflip. Oh man, Captain Morgan upside down. Love the way Twitch comes there to the ramp. He's got little head shake cocktails with Tourette's at the age of 8, made it a brand. No-handed flip. Did you see the execution? Waited till he was past the apex before getting his hands off of the bike. Turcotte and a heel clicker flip. Says he can't get used to no centrifugal force from the engine. Vicky one-handed back there into that heart attack. You saw the one-handed grab, but she brought that Indy into it as well. There's Sayers, he always looks so amazing when he stretches out that body into those tricks. Sayers doing a great job of working all parts of the bike as well. Look at that. Twitch and Manachuk working together, raising the level of danger here just a little bit. But now we got a trio, a team to come at it here, led by Sayers with Vicky Golden and Turcotte on the electric bike. All of the work in the sides of the bike there, you saw him swinging back and forth there. Turcotte just barely getting back on that thing as he held it together. Here comes Twitch now. Looks like it's all cleared out at the end. Twitch and Manachuk. Both of them twisting it out. Huge there. Super natural. They bring those legs up like that. Looks so cool to see two riders doing the same trick, and they both do it so individually. It's so cool to see. That's what a judge is always looking for, is that unique style when you're at the X Games. Looked to me like a little trash talk there from we can see the pairs of teams come back to the X Games. Turn down whips, the original trick of freestyle motocross, and both of them hitting those turn downs. You see them load that suspension and then force that motorcycle down both sides right there. Oh, look at this. KODs all the way around, ruler style, as they push him out. Some tsunami with hooking the feet up over their heads. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they want to know if you are ready for a finale. They want to know if you are ready to see the most dangerous trick of all. All of the riders on the ramp at the same time. A photographer grabbing some pictures of you with those hands up high as we get set here to bring to you the most extraordinary. It's called a freestyle train. Here we go. Individually by the riders, but now they pick the trick. Now they decide what trick they want to do, and this is what freestyle motocross is all about to me. The riders individually working together. There it is. I hope you saw it on the backside. You saw the running man from Sayers, but back on the back, you saw Manachuk right back there with a trick he invented right here. The gunslinger cliffhanger for Cody Manachuk. He made that trick for you especially. This is the one you want to get a picture of. This is the flip train. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for the stars of the Keith Sayers Freestyle Motocross team. Mr. Keith Sayers himself, Twitch Jeremy Slater, with Turcotte.